While the Millersville basketball teams are making a run for the PSAC Eastern Division title, there is a spring sport on campus that is gearing up for the same goal. Millersville baseball opened its spring workouts this weekend, and after reaching the PSAC tournament in each of the last 2 seasons, expectations continue to climb. Coach Jon Shehan, now in his 6th season, returns 7 starters, including its top 5 hitters from a season ago, as well as a deep starting pitching staff. By the team's account, 2012 was a disappointment, finishing 25-23-1 after reaching the Division II championship just a year earlier. According to Coach Shehan and his players, this season has a different feel, and even with the veterans, the roster has a new look with 17 newcomers and 2 redshirt freshmen.
I would say the biggest difference between all the 3 other teams would probably be our youth. We have a lot of sophomores and juniors. The talent's there. It's just as talented as any team played on. I'd say our pitching's pretty deep. That's probably our strength. So as long as we hit, we should be pretty good.
But this year, we have a couple transfers, a lot of freshmen. It's a different environment for the whole team because we're not used to so many kids per se. So a little different, getting to know each other. But overall, a lot of talent and a lot of good kids in the team, and I think it should be a good season.
The infield returns nearly intact. All PSAC East first team selection Dan Johnson returns at first base and could also see time at DH depending on if Zach Stone, the team's RBI leader in each of the last 2 seasons, starts at DH, third, or first. Third baseman Tyler McDonald started 26 games as a redshirt freshman, and senior Evan King, a career .324 hitter that posted a .423 on-base percentage and ranked third in the PSAC with 24 steals, returns at second. The only question mark is at shortstop, where the Marauders must replace ABCA Gold Glove winner and former All-American Mike August. The likely choices are freshman Tyler Orris and redshirt freshman AJ Kosolansky.
Our freshman shortstops they're both really good. They've both made a lot of improvements from the start of the fall until now. So, there's only one Mike August, but, we'll make do.
Senior Jeff Heisey, who batted a career-best .300 last season, leads maybe the most athletic outfield in the PSAC. Kurt Siders was a surprise as a redshirt freshman in 2012, earning all PSAC East first-team honors. Filling Chris Edgar's role is likely Marist transfer Mark Stuckey, but also keep an eye on true freshmen Jeremy Musser and Dan Stoltzfus.
Well, Kurt Siders did an excellent job as a freshman. He's looking to come back, had a good summer, going to come back and have another great year. So, I'm not too worried about that. A couple good freshmen, Musser and Stoltzfus, both can hit the ball. Anything happens, he'll be able to step up, no problem. Not worried about anything in the outfield. Real solid 5 guys to cover the outfield this year. Stuckey's just an outright player. He catches the ball, hits the ball, and he runs real fast. So Musser, he's got some real good wheels on him too. So no matter who we have out in the outfield, I think that we'll be able to cover some ground and be able to provide some really good defense for the pitchers.
Catching duties fall to sophomore David Pine and junior college transfer Mike Lebo.
I think both of them are veteran guys. Both of them have handled our staff now. Lebo handled them in the fall fairly well. We only have 2 catchers, so they're going to get a lot of playing time. I think they're both comfortable with handling everybody on the staff, and I think our pitchers have a lot of confidence in throwing to both of them. So as of right now, it's a job that has yet to be won. Going in right now, I see those guys splitting time until somebody wins the job. But our pitchers are just really confident in both of them back there, and there's not a lot of depth, but I think we've got 2 pretty good ones.
The Marauders may not need to score much to win, considering the depth and ability of its starting pitching. Tim Meza, Tad Barton, and Brian Black all have 2 years PSAC East experience. Coaches are excited about redshirt freshman Jim McDade and TCU transfer Chris Murphy, as well as true freshman John Brogan, who has a power arm.
I think we could go anywhere from our number 1 guy through our number 6 or 7 guy right now, even down into a couple of the freshmen that we'd be pretty comfortable with throwing into a lot of big situations. So it's a good problem to have. We've got some veteran guys at the top, and I think Jimmy McDade's going to get a chance to jump into that group early this year. But a lot of familiar names. Jimmy McDade and Chris Murphy are 2 of the new guys with familiar names, and Tim Meza and Brian Black and Tad Barton that should anchor the staff.
The team's biggest question mark is the bullpen. With closers Zach Eckley and Tyler Horst, the Marauders converted every PSAC save possible for 3 seasons. Adam Zipko and Jesse Mowen are back as reliable relievers, but the last inning stopper role is up for grabs.
I think Jesse Mowen's going to make an impact this year. He's dropped his arm angle, and he's going to be a different look than what guys are used to. So he throws a lot of strikes from the new angle, and his breaking ball has improved quite a bit. We're also looking at 2 transfers in Travis Clark and Kirsch is going to help out also coming from Lemoyne. Clark and Kirsch both are going to be stoppers. We don't really have a role of closer this year, but I think I'd be pretty comfortable throwing any 4 of those guys into the mix of having the ball at the game late in the game.
Millersville's 2013 season begins in just 2 weeks on February 8th at Winston-Salem State.